What
I was over there.
happened?
Danny's got a fever. It's really high. She wasn't breathing right. I just thought this we should get a chance to see her.
Oh, you still don't know what it is. They're still examining her. I've got to get hold of Steve.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Okay, if it's not at the office, try Snyder's farm. He might be with Ivan.
Okay, all right.
Now, Betsy, don't worry. I'm sure Danny's going to be just fine.
First came in Franny, and now this.
Now, listen, children Danny's age often run very high temperatures, but sometimes their temperature can go down just as fast as it went up.
It was so sudden, Lyra. All of a sudden, she had the sniffles, and then all of a sudden this. She was burning up. I didn't know what to do if Craig hadn't been with me. It was his idea to bring her to the emergency room.
Well, Craig is very fond of Steve. You know.
Listen, Steve is not at the office, and I just, no, I can't find him over there. I was not over at the Snyder farm either.
He must be out on the site somewhere.
Okay, Mrs. Snyder said that she'd see him. If she saw him, she'd give him the message, and he'll call here, okay?
Dr. Samuels, what is it? Do you know what?
I'm glad you got her here as quickly as you did. Danny has pneumonia. John, what are you doing here?
I'm glad to see you're back. Can I come in?
I have nothing to say to you.
I just want to talk to you, okay? Just for a moment. Would it be all right?
Okay, but I don't see any point in this. I don't know what we could possibly have to say to each other.
Listen, I'm glad you decided to come back. I was very worried about you. I felt like I drove you away or something like that.
You didn't. And if you've come here to apologize, you needn't. It's all over.
Oh, I'm glad you feel that way. I do, too. So what do you say? A new start, no more lies between us. We're a pretty good team, you know that?
John, if you've come here to ask me to help you with your Chagas disease research, forget it.
No, I didn't. As a matter of fact, I gave all the Chagas research disease stuff to Dr. Osman down in Florida. I didn't want to go on the project without you.
John, before you go any further, there's something I have to tell you.
Let me finish, okay, Sierra? I want things to be okay between us again, and I think they will be. It'll probably take a little time, but if you'd give me a chance.
Sierra, I didn't realize we had a guest.
Yes, Tonio, this is John Dixon, who I've told you about. John, this is Tonio Reyes, my husband.
Douglas,
I don't understand. Why would you lie to me? You know, why would you pretend that you were sick when you weren't?
please don't be angry.
No, it's just... I was so worried about you. What would make you trick me like that?
Douglas, try to stay calm and listen to me. We shouldn't have brought Franny and Kim here against their will. You have to let them go.
What are you talking about? This is exactly what I planned. This is exactly what my dream is all about.
Douglas.
I think it's time that you tried to understand what it is you've done.
Not you. Not Kim. Not the person that I have trusted more than anyone in the world.
Douglas, please.
I thought you cared about me. I thought you all cared about it. You've been pretending, haven't you? Haven't you?
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by delicious Citrus Hills Select Orange Juice. It gets your juices flowing. And by today's all-temperature cheer. 3 temperatures, 1 great clean.
Thought all OJ was the same, never bothered with a name. Then I did a little check, found new Citrus Hill Select. Cause my day gets going and my juices get flowing. It's that sunshine taste I can't do without. It's that tingle on the lips, it's that dazzle in the sense. Citrus Hill Select gets your juices flowing.
What makes Citrus Citrus Hill so select? Because from every orange we select, we take the purest, freshest, sweetest tasting part, the heart. That's a taste that's bound to get your juices flowing.
Citrus Hill Select gets your juices flowing. Citrus Hill Select gets your juices flowing.
When morning comes, you gotta help yourself to a moist, delicious muffin, Duncan Hines.
Can I help? Give it back, please.
It's a moist, delicious muffin, Duncan Hines.
Extra good things like juicy Maine blueberries in our Duncan Hines muffin mix help them bake up extra moist and delicious. And that makes one extra good muffin.
So go ahead and help yourself.
Here's yours, baby.
It's our moist, delicious way to bake your best.
Mom, you're the best.
Duncan Hines.
Another school play?
Uh-huh.
Are you the lead?
Better.
Then you better clean up your act.
Huh?
Stage blood, makeup, chocolate cream pie.
Oh, no.
Act 2 is the laundry room. All in the same temperature?
It's all one costume.
But they're different clothes.
So?
So, this shirt goes in hot, these pants in warm, and this scrubby vest goes in colder beige.
3 detergents.
Just one, all temperature cheer. See? Hot, warm, cold.
This and cold.
All temperature cheer.
Hey, everything's clean.
You're not the hero and you're not the villain. I thought you had a lead role.
Better. I'm the lead horse.
Nay!
3 temperatures, 1 great clean. That's today's all-temperature cheer.
Dr. Dixon, of course. We spoke on the phone once. You invited me to a New Year's Eve party, I believe.
Yeah, that's right, I did. That's right, I did. Well, I guess congratulations are in order here.
Thank you. Our marriage was very sudden, but it was the happiest day of my life.
I'll bet. Listen, I thought you were working in San Francisco.
I was transferred here by the company I work for, Walsh Enterprises.
John and Mrs. Walsh know each other very well, Tonio.
Oh, I see. Dr. Dixon, you look uncomfortable. Would you like to sit down?
No, that's okay. It's fine. I just dropped by to welcome Sierra back and see if she needed anything. I've really got to be going.
I understand I have a lot to thank you for.
What's that?
For this apartment. From what Sierra tells me, you arranged for her to get it. It was very nice to have a place to move right into when we arrived here today.
Well, I'm glad that I could be of any assistance. You need anything, I'm living right upstairs. Well, listen, congratulations. Guess I don't have to tell you, a very lucky man.
No, you don't.
And Sierra, I hope you're very happy.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, well, I gotta be running. Oh, listen, by the way, now that you're back in Oakdale, I hope you'll decide to take that scholarship at Oakdale University Medical School.
Well,
My wife and I haven't had a chance to discuss that yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you do. It would be a shame for the medical profession to lose you completely. Well, I gotta be going. So long.
Good night, John.
Good night.
Oh, good night.
I've already arranged to have her moved to the pediatric floor.
How serious is it?
Pneumonia's always serious. But in this case, I don't think there's much cause for alarm. I've prescribed antibiotics, which should bring the fever down and relieve the congestion. In my opinion, Danny should show some real improvement within the next few hours.
I gotta see her. She must be so frightened.
Of course. This will be her room on the pediatrics floor. Try not to worry. She's going to be all right.
Thanks.
Betsy, I know how frightened you must be. Believe me. But Dr. Samuels is right. We can control pneumonia so much better now. I'm sure that Danny is going to be home in just a day or two. Okay?
Steve's got to know about this.
Okay, I'm going to keep trying to track him down, all right?
Yeah. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for everything. Boy, you guys, I don't know what I'd do without you two. Where could Steve be?
Hey, they're going to throw it down here. Okay, I really appreciate it. Hey, all right, thank you. Hey, you guys have kept this job on schedule, really, in the worst kind of weather, so I really owe you my thanks.
Hey, thank Iva. She's been the one cracking the whip around here. I mean, with such a good-looking boss like this, who'd ever goof off?
Yeah, well, you guys are a bunch of slobs.
But I keep you in line, you know.
Always have line.
Yes, I do.
Well, prettiest muscles I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'll take that as a compliment. I'll try to.
I meant it that way.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't mention it.
Yeah.
Well, Hank, see you tomorrow morning. Okay, all right. And get a good night's sleep, you guys. Okay.
Sleep tight.
Yeah.
Chuck's right. I owe you the thanks for the night. It was great.
Well, you don't owe me anything. You're the one that's picking up the tab.
Yeah, I know, but it was your idea to get the guys out to, you want this?
No, thank you.
To relax a little, and I think it did them a lot of good. I know it helped me, you know, get my head off of Kim and Franny. I've been worrying about that all day.
I know it's been upsetting you all day. You know, why don't you give Betsy a call? Maybe she has some more news.
I tried her. The line's busy.
You mean she doesn't know where you are? Well, come on, you better get home.
No, hey. She is used to me working late, and don't you have some checks for me to sign?
We can do that tomorrow.
Well, let's get them out of the way now. Plus, I'd like to get you another glass of wine. Just to show my appreciation for all that you've done.
Well, thank you very much. I can't refuse that.
All right, I wish there was more I could do. You have been incredible.
Well, when I deserve a raise, I will let you know. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to order the wine, and you're going to go call your wife. Now.
I'll tell you, you know, I am not wild about Chuck, but he was right about one thing. You really know how to crack the whip.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Anything else here? Yeah. Another beer and another glass of wine, please.
You don't answer me. Why? Does it... Everybody looks very different. Won't somebody please tell me what has happened?
Nothing has happened. Everything's fine.
Marcia, I'm not talking to you. You betrayed me.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm
You
your
were the
friend.
one. You're the one. You convinced Franny to lie to me. I know the way you manipulate people.
No, it was my idea to tell you I was sick.
But why? Why would you ruin everything? Everything that we planned.
We didn't plan this. You did. I didn't even know this place existed.
Oh, see, but that's the great thing about it. See, nobody does. We are completely alone. We are safe. No one can hurt us. I did this for us.
Stop saying that!
Oh, my God. You do not even sound like yourself.
No, Douglas, you're imagining things.
You were going to betray me. You were going to betray me, weren't you? You were going into Boulder, and you were going to tell those doctors, and then he was going to tell someone, and they would have come up here, and that would have been the end of everything. Is that what you were going to do?
I want you to listen to me. Now.
I have trusted you. Oh, what lies are you going to tell me?
I am not going to lie to you. We were trying to get away. We want to go home.
Hey, what's going on in here? Baking cookies for Daddy's birthday, Mama. Well, honey, you better get out the butter-flavored Crisco. But this recipe says margarine, Mama. Butter-flavored Crisco will make it better, more buttery tasting.
Goldeny Rich Butter Flavor Crisco has no salt or cholesterol. Use it whenever your recipe calls for margarine. See, flavors can fade during baking, but Butter Flavor Crisco is made just for cooking. Margarine isn't. So Butter Flavor Crisco gives foods a rich, buttery taste no margarine can match. More buttery taste in every bite.
These are delicious. I think I'll take another. Hey, girl, I thought them was for your daddy. Butter flavored Crisco for more buttery taste every time.
In a perfect world, every stain would be seen and reported. But in the real world, most stains go unreported. Right through the wash and into your dryer, where they could be set for life. But add Biz Bleach to your detergent, and you have a strong second line of defense to catch many unreported stains and remove them before it's too late. In an imperfect world, pin your hopes on this. Unreported stains can't get by Biz.
You know, when they first introduced these soft cleansers, I thought, what a great idea. And they are, except for one thing. They don't clean that well.
Introducing one that does. Now there's a new soft cleanser with cleaning power that's amazing. Introducing Mr. Clean Soft Cleanser. No other soft cleanser has the cleaning power of new Mr. Clean, with an active formula that actually cuts through grease and grime on contact. So new Mr. Clean cleans better.
It took the power of the man to do what no one else can do. Safely clean with lots of muscle and let the shine come through.
You're quite a man.
The better cleaning soft cleanser. New from Mr. Clean.
Barbara, thank you so much for coming home with me. Dave, there's nothing worse than pacing, except pacing when you're all by yourself.
Well, I'm just as worried about Kim and Franny as you are. And I just hope that Bob and Kevin can turn up something that'll help the police.
I do, too. I just wish they would call me. He should call by now. Why hasn't he called from Houston? I keep waiting for his call. I feel like everyone is just to the wind. Brian? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
That's strange. He's home so early. I thought he was going to be with Shannon after her meeting tonight.
Yeah, I wonder why he's not. Yes, a message for Brian McCall, please. No, there's no need for me to talk to Mr. McCall or his secretary. Just ask him to meet Shannon O'Hara at Lakeview Towers, room 518, as soon as possible. Thank you.
Brian, I'm so glad you're here. Barbara and I were just talking about how horrible it is to wait all by yourself.
Still no word on Franny and Kim?
No. Now, I just thought that Bob would surely call from Houston. Look, this is not for you to print in your paper.
No problem. Consider me officially off duty.
All right. Kevin and Bob went down to Houston. They're trying to find any kind of clue Doug might have left, where he might have gone with Kim and Franny.
Here's to love. More power to him.
Brian, is something wrong? That's just very... Please be Bob. Hello?
Lisa, it's Bob. I wanted you to know that we got to Houston all right. We're at Marcia Talbot's apartment. I got a hunch we're going to find something. She seems to have kept records on everything.
Oh, Bob, I wish I were there with you. Let me get you another drink. It looks like you could use it, okay?
Barbara, I want to ask you something, and I'd like the truth if you don't mind. That's something I haven't been getting a lot of lately.
Brian, I've never lied to you. Why should I start now?
Would you call my office today and leave a message for me to go to room 518 in the Lakeview Towers?
What have you done? What? Why would I do a thing like that?
Because Shannon claims you did.
It's rather odd. Why would Shannon deliberately lie to you, Brian? This is all your fault. I would never have had to lie to Brian in the first place if it hadn't been for you. I knew the minute that you stepped into Oakdale, you were going to bring me nothing but trouble.
I've never heard you make such a fuss over a van before, Aaron.
Shannon. The name is Shannon, and I wish you would remember that. And this isn't just anyone, Earl. This is Brian. And I love him. And you don't know what I'm up against.
Well, from what I gleaned from that brief conversation with Brian, what you were up against is someone called Barbara.
Yes, a vindictive snake. She can't stand it that Brian left her, and she's been trying to come between us ever since.
Do you think she arranged for him to come here tonight?
I'm sure of it. Earl, I should have told him about you from the very beginning. But now he thinks that you would... that you're my... Oh, but now he's all set up for Barbara to really sink her hooks into him.
Well, Barbara may be a designing woman, but when you and I put our heads together, why, there's not many that can outfox us, remember?
What are you thinking?
Oh, I'm thinking what a pity it is that you want me to leave town. It's times like this when a girl needs her family.
John, this is my husband, Tony O'Reilly.
Sierra, I never meant for anything like this to happen. If you'd have given me half a chance, I could have loved you. I could have loved you.
cat in the barn, but that's okay. It's dusty around.
I don't know. I just got in myself.
Hey, John, you all right?
Hmm.
You look a little funny.
Lily, have you talked to Sierra since she got back?
Not yet. I guess you know that she got married.
Hmm. Your mother know about that before?
No. She didn't know until after it happened. And everybody's really upset about it, especially Craig. I feel that I'm the one that's really at fault here.
Oh, yeah, well, me too. Listen, Dawson's probably upstairs listening to music. Go up and take a look if you want.
Good, okay. I was a little late. I hope he wasn't worried about me.
No, I want to get the rest of that story.
Wait.
Hi, Lily.
I'm concerned about germs. How can I protect my family?
Betadine Skin Cleanser kills germ soap leaves behind the way doctors and hospitals do. Get this protection in Betadine First Aid Ointment and Betadine Douche. Kills germs the way doctors and hospitals do.
Laxative users, discover hospital-tested Senokot. Take away those laxatives that contain artificial ingredients that may need days to work. What's left? Natural vegetable Senokot. Discover hospital-tested Senokot. Also available Senokot S with a softening agent.
Caramba, what a mess.
Mexican meatloaf.
Ole?
I need help.
So why's that lemon liquid here?
Got a better idea?
Undoubtedly. Introducing new improved Joy. One little squirt puts the toughest squeeze on dirt. Look, on tough foods like this, Joy cleans better than your lemon liquid.
My brand couldn't cut the dirt.
Joy left its dish shining.
Nice shine.
Uh-huh. Wow, great looking table. New lemon fresh Joy. One little squirt puts the toughest squeeze on dirt.
Magnificent, tender rack of lamb. It's one of the reasons Cricket's restaurant in Chicago is world famous. Tonight, we're secretly replacing the fine coffee they usually serve with mountain-grown Folgers crystals. Will it be rich enough?
It has a nice rich coffee flavor.
The coffee is excellent, really.
It's Folgers instant. Oh, you gotta be kidding. This can't be instant coffee. 10 being the highest, I rate it as 10.
Mountain-grown Folgers crystals. Coffee rich enough to be served in America's finest restaurants.
This week on Capitol, two women driven by passion. One in search of the truth, the other in search of love.
I don't ever want this to end.
Julie McCandless, Jenny Markham. Will passion be their destruction in the heat of the day on Capitol?
Look what I found in that locked
No,
file
I'm not
cabinet.
with
I
the
just
police,
busted
Mr.
wide
Reese.
open.
My name is Dr. Robert Hughes. My wife and my daughter have been kidnapped by Douglas Cummings and taken away in his private jet. Yes. Now, I know that he talked to you at one time about building a private runway somewhere. Right. Now, did he tell you where that was? Oh. Listen, would you come over here and talk to us about it? Maybe it would jog your memory and you'd remember something. The address is...
422 Lawrence Avenue?
422 Lawrence Avenue. Will you come? Thanks. We'll be waiting for you.
Doesn't sound like Barry Waits is going to be much help.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he'll come up with something that'll help us. Anything you found, Kevin?
No, nothing yet.
I mean, the Douglas built this secret hideaway. There's got to be a record of it somewhere.
All right. Wait a minute. Okay. This is a notation in Marcia's handwriting transferring $75,000 for the interior completion of Dream's End.
There it is again. Dream's End. Keep looking. I got a feeling we're getting closer.
I thought if anyone in the world would be able to understand, it would be you.
But I do understand. But now what I want you to do is try to understand me. Would you do that, please?
Yeah, go on.
Douglas, you've been in our home. You've been a part of our whole family life, so you know how important our family is to Franny and me. Can you imagine how awful it would be for us to be separated from our family, to never, ever see Chris and Nancy and my son and my husband? Could you possibly want to do that to us?
No, that was never my intention.
Good.
then you know how important it is to let us go back. Franny and I need to be with the people we love. You have got to let us go back.
No. See, now, the thing is, I have told you. I am bringing Bob here just as soon as I can. I will bring Andy. I will bring anyone you want.
No, you can't do that.
I can do anything I want. Kim told me that. You remember?
Douglas, that's something I said to you when you were a boy of Andrew's age.
Yeah, and I have lived by that advice ever since.
My dear, I was just trying to comfort you. Because you had just lost your mother. Because you were so alone.
I know. You called me your little lost lamb. You said I could have anything I wanted if I believed in it.
You know something? You keep saying that as if it were a law of nature. And it's not. I was just trying to help you through a bad time.
But it's true. It works. It has always worked. All I've ever had to do is want something, and I have gotten it. Look at me now. I am not lost anymore.
You cannot force someone to be in your dream if they do not want to be in it. Franny and I, we don't belong here. We want to go home.
Wait a minute. Does that mean that everything that I did was for nothing? Marie and Cal. Oh, my God, Heather. For nothing. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, that would make it so wrong.
That's right. What you have done is wrong. You have got to stop. Face. It's like he never realized it was wrong before. He didn't. I wonder if he's going to be able to accept it. What do you think he's going to do, Marcia? I have no idea. For all our sakes, I wish I did.
Bo's been an Alpo dog all his life. He's 14 now. That's 98 to you and me. He's always had all the nutrition he needs. So he still comes running for the beef and Alpo beef chunks dinner.
Alpo Snaps, Alpo Beef Bite Treats, Alpo Jerky Bits. 3 treats from Alpo that turn a dog into a best friend.
Almost anything can happen when you've got our moist, delicious brownies.
Most people can't help but help themselves to our moist, delicious brownies, Duncan Hines.
Duncan Hines.
Bet you can't help but help yourself to our moist, delicious brownies, Duncan Hines.
Duncan Hines.
Of the leading mixes, Duncan Hines has the smoothest, creamiest batter with real chocolate chunks for a moist, delicious brownie.
So go ahead and help yourself. It's our moist, delicious way to bake your best.
Duncan Hines.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. And Louis says, I'm no bother. And the weather might get better. But I wish I had my own for-smelling sweater.
You miss Downy, I can tell it. April fresh, just wait and smell it. Only Downy brings that to you. While it rinses softness in, much love, we miss you.
April Fresh Downy.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by our moist, delicious baking mixes from Duncan Hines and by Downy, the fabric softener that combines skin-loving softness with the airy April freshness you love. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Tonight, it's kill or be killed when an assassin makes Magnum his next assignment. Then Simon and Simon become puppets for a glory-seeking DA.
It's a living.
When they take the stand against an innocent man. Then,
Half of Empire Valley belongs to those children.
No. On Knox Landing.
Our children.
I am their father.
This is CBS.
Not many people end up here at the Roundhouse, but if you do, you're in trouble, and you need a lawyer. Call CSO at 563-1777.
Philadelphia is a movie town, and Arrows is Philadelphia's video club.
When I came here for the first time, the selection just overwhelmed me. It's a huge selection, the biggest I've ever seen.
Here, what you see is what you get. The movie's on the shelf. If it's in, you get it.
I think Arrows is the best video club I ever joined.
They got what I want here. I don't have to go anywhere else.
People who love movies love Arrows, Philadelphia's video club.
Arrows is #1 in Philadelphia.
Business is good, it can be good for you. American Business Institute can show you how to break through. Get into the scene, get into success. With ATWT training, you'll never have to settle for less.
You're hired.
Go right now, we'll tell you how. American Business Institute. ATWT.
Deborah Knapp, one-on-one with Leonard Toes, tonight.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
All right. Okay, so that's the last of the checks, and then here's your schedule for next week.
All right, don't you ever stop working?
When the work is finished with, you know, I was thinking that runs in my family, you know. Speaking of families, you really should go home.
Look, it's early. I'm enjoying myself.
Well, so am I, but, you know, really, Betsy's probably very worried about you.
You know, it is weird that the line's been busy all night. I tell you what, let me call Ellen and, just tell her that everything's cool. And don't you pack up yet, all right? I'd like to talk to you a little more, if you don't mind.
No, no.
And what about Mr. Andropoulos? He's got a really nice thing going. A wife, not to mention a little baby. That doesn't stop you from cozying up to him.
Now, you have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Iva. From what Holden tells me, married men are just your type. Just like your boss in San Francisco.
Ivan, we got to get out of here.
What's wrong?
There was no answer at Ellen's. I called Heather. Betsy just took Danny to the hospital.
Oh, my God. Is there anything? What's going on?
I don't know any of the details, but I got to get out of here. Look, I'll get you a cab.
No, I'm going with you. Oh, gosh.
So you think that between the two of us, we can outfox Barbara Ryan, do you?
Well, as they say in South Philly, no sweat. It's just like old times.
Not exactly. You have no idea how determined she is to turn Brian against me.
I must say that I am a little surprised about your attraction to Brian. I mean, he's a nice fellow and all that, but you've met so many fascinating men who we traveled together. I mean, remember the Raja?
Oh, this is completely different. I'm in love for the very first time in my life. Surely you must know what that's like.
Well, thankfully, I've never been afflicted with that particular emotion. But if you want Brian McCall, you shall have.
Oh. Oh, but how are we going to get Barbara out of the picture? She's got Brian believing that she is his best friend.
Well, then you'll have to dispel him of that belief.
But how? He won't listen to me. You saw how he stormed out of here earlier.
Oh, everybody likes to make an exit. No, he'll listen when he cools down. Now, before I plan this little coup, I want to know one thing. Does Brian feel as strongly about you as you do about him?
Well, he said he did.
That's not what I asked.
Well, yes. He loves me. At least he did before he came here tonight.
Oh, good. Then the game is afoot. Now, we're off.
Off? To where?
Don't ask so many questions. Trust me.
Trust you? That's how I got into this mess in the first place.
It's bad form to hold family grudges. Now, haven't I always told you that if you were in a mess, that your Uncle Earl would get you out of it? Somehow.
They have come up with nothing, but they're still looking.
Lisa, if there's anything I can do for you, please.
No, thank you. Not a thing. I really think I'd like to go upstairs and see if I can get some rest. If you two will excuse me, my head is spinning.
We'll be down here if you need us.
All right, darling.
She's really taking this very hard.
Brian, what exactly happened between you and Shannon tonight? I knew something was bothering you when you walked in.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Oh, come on. I know from experience how much better it is if you discuss your feelings instead of keeping them bottled up inside. I learned that the hard way. After the night I came over to the penthouse and found Shannon there with you.
Barbara, I never meant to hurt you that night. I hope you believe that.
I've no reason not to believe it.
That's one thing about us. We've never deliberately tried to deceive each other.
Is that what Shannon did tonight?
For all I know, that's what she's been doing ever since I met her.
I see. Well, Brian, I hate to say this, but maybe you just trusted Shannon too easily. I mean, what do you really know about her after all?
Just what she told me. Half of that is too outrageous to be taken seriously, but I thought I knew her heart.
It hurts me to see what she's done to you. Is there anything I can do?
No. Just stay with me. It's nice to be with someone who I'm sure isn't keeping secrets from me.
Well, you'll never have to worry about that with me. I mean, that's what's nice about old friends. You know exactly what to expect from them. So tense, for Pete's sakes. Let me see if I can work some of that out, huh?
Ooh.
Just try to relax, okay? Just try to relax.
Moms have the neatest way to ease you into things. Like when you were a kid and needed a laxative, she wouldn't give you a harsh laxative. No. She'd say, Mom will make it better. But she meant this, Mom. Phillips Milk of Magnesia. M-O-M. And even when you're grown up, Mom gives you easy relief, not harsh. Doctors recommend Milk of Magnesia. See? Mom knows what's good for you. You know, no matter how old you are, nobody treats you better than Mom.
New VO5 hairspray is actually good for my hair. It doesn't leave it dry. It truly improves my hair's condition. It doesn't dull or damage. And the more I use it, the better my hair looks and feels. Patented VO5, good for your hair.
The longer you age a Worcestershire sauce, the more flavorful it is. If you want the only Worcestershire sauce aged 2 years rather than processed in days, Lee & Perrins has it all wrapped up. Lee & Perrins, the world's Worcestershire.
When you're looking for something that's extra soft, reach for Quilted Northern. Northern is quilted so you can see how soft it is. But mostly, you can feel it. Quilted Northern. Quilted for a softness you can see and feel.
I think a little higher. When my head hurts, no painting looks good. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol, but today I take Advil. Advil contains a non-prescription strength of the medicine in the prescription brand Motrin. Doctors have already recommended Advil over 1 million times. You see, just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular aspirin. Advil got rid of my headache, and it didn't upset my stomach. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Oh, I love that at a party. Makes me believe something exciting's gonna happen. You know what I mean, Dusty?
Yeah.
Okay. We've decided on the decorations, the food, and the music. Now all we gotta do is decide on who gets to come.
Who do you want to come, Dusty?
Well, Lily, you and I know basically the same group of people, so I'll just leave it up to you, okay? Guys, I have some studying to do. I really think
Yeah, it's getting late. Fenwick's probably waiting for me downstairs.
Okay. Actually, let me run up to the bathroom real quick before I go. Leave you two alone.
Okay, you just have...
Bye.
She's funny. She is funny.
Yeah.
Dusty, what's the matter with you? You've been quiet all night.
I just have a lot on my mind, Lily.
Like what?
Like John. You know, you saw the way he acted when he came in. I can't figure out what's bothering him.
I can tell you what's bothering him. He found out Sierra married Tonio.
Oh, yeah. That's bad. I heard about that from Lyle today at the hospital.
If John really loves Sierra, it must be so hard for him to get over it. And Craig. Oh, poor Craig.
You know, Lily, sometimes I think it would just be better if people didn't fall in love. You know, because somebody
Wait a minute. This does not sound like you at all. Would you please tell me what's bothering you? You always try to help me when I'm feeling sad. Will you let me help you? Please?
Okay, let's hit the road.
Okay, let me just, grab your coats.
Well, I want to thank you for everything, Dusty. You know, I hope I didn't bore you too much before Lily got here. You know, with the old songs and all.
No, I had a good time.
And, see you at school tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Hope to see you soon.
All right.
Dustin, I'm going out for a little while, okay? Don't wait up.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm just going out. Don't worry about it.
John, what do you mean don't worry?
Come on, you don't understand. You're too young, okay? I'll see you later.
So, would you like a little more wine?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
I think it's time we start to think about dinner, Sierra.
Oh, I hope you don't mind going out to dinner. I didn't have a chance to get groceries. As a matter of fact, I don't even know what kind of food you like.
It won't be long before you learn those things. You're going to be a wonderful wife, Sierra.
I hope so. I don't know how it slipped my mind not to get food. I guess it's been sort of a rough day, being back here in Oakdale.
What do you mean?
Well, I just ran into a lot of people I never expected to see again. I hope you didn't mind John Dixon coming by.
Why should I?
Well, the way he reacted to the news about our marriage, I just hope he didn't make you feel uncomfortable.
Sierra, I don't care what other people think or feel. You're mine now. That's all that matters. Okay?
Antonio, I ran into someone else today. It kind of threw me off. I need to talk about it.
Why do you want to talk about bad feelings when there are so many other, more pleasant things to concentrate on?
Antonio, you don't understand. See, when I was at my friend Betsy's today, well, Craig came by and, well, it got me a little upset.
Sierra, you allow people to affect you too much. Now, I think you should get used to running into Montgomery. I'm sure it's not the last time it will happen.
I know. It's just the first time, well, here, where we both, it just made me remember so much.
Now, shh. You have only one thing to remember now. You're my wife. I think it's foolish to dwell on your past relationship with him. Now, that's over. You shouldn't let it bother you. Now, I think I know what you need. If you'll wait, I'll get dressed, and I'll take you to a restaurant. That ought to cheer you up, okay?
Okay. Don't worry, I'll get that. Hello? Oh, hi, Heather. How are you? What? Oh, no. Yes, no, I'll go there right away. Yeah, and Heather, thank you for calling me. I have to get to the hospital right away because Betsy's baby, Danny, is very, very sick.
You can't go out alone at this hour.
It's not even 10. Besides that, Betsy must be going crazy.
Sierra, I'd rather you didn't go. If you insist, wait while I dress and I'll go with you. I won't have you going anywhere at this hour without your husband.
Quiet. You think he's still in the house? I have no idea. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to find him. I have to know what he's thinking.
Marcia, for heaven's sakes, be careful. You have no idea what he's going to do.
You don't have to remind me of that.
Do you think he's capable of killing us? I don't know. He's got that path outside all rigged up to explode if any... Well, it's all up. All we can do is sit here and wait. Please. I know how frightened you are. I'm frightened, too. But it's not going to do us any good if we panic.
None of this seems real. You know, I loved him. I was gonna marry him. Can't even look at this ring anymore.
Please. Try to hold on. Somebody is bound to come after us.
No, honey, help me. I felt so safe and warm. I was being held by a murderer. When he touches me now, my skin crawls.
Please, just hold on. Somebody is bound to come for us soon.
It's not too late.
There is no way in the world that he is going to let you be hurt. Douglas loves you too much for that.
We don't know what he's feeling anymore. He's not the same man. I look in his eyes, and all I see is how sick he is.
I know.
I should have seen it. Kevin tried to warn me, and I wouldn't listen.
Damn it. I mean, we must have been through this 100 of these files, and the only thing I came up with on Dream's End is one lousy notation, and it's got to...
Just take it easy, will you? We've been at this a long time. Maybe we should take a break.
Take a break. Take a break. Every second we waste might mean the difference between Franny and Kim getting out of this thing alive.
Here, I'll look what I found in the bedroom closet.
What are these?
Do I think the guys know how to read these things?
Yeah,
well, a little bit.
Yeah, say, well, it's some kind of house. Look at this. Dream's End.
It's the racing showdown we've been waiting for between old Spick and Span and new no-rinse Spick and Span. And they're off.
Heck, Don, I gotta say, I'm real impressed with new no-rinse Spick and Span. It's got the same great cleaning power, but doesn't streak like you-know-who.
They're in the home stretch.
And old Spick and Span, in a tailspin, it's going back to rinse.
That makes new Spick and Span our winner. It's faster to the finish because there's no rinsing.
Dishwashing can make hands feel awful. One reason might be your dishwashing liquid. Some have more harsh ingredients than others. Hands can feel red, rough, cracked. Do dishes the Ivory way. The simple truth about Ivory liquid is hand-loving suds. famous for cleaning dishes without all those harsh ingredients. Your hands can feel soft and smooth because Ivory liquid is easier on them than the other leading brands. Ivory suds have the difference you can feel.
What a mess. My daughter left a lipstick in her pocket, and before I even noticed, I washed it. I had to try something, so I grabbed Liquid Tide. Guess what? Not one mark of the lipstick remained. Thanks, Mrs. Judy Davis.
Can your liquid get out melted lipstick? Liquid Tide did. You'll be surprised at the things Liquid Tide gets out. Surprise yourself.
Look at them potatoes.
Where are they going, Grandma?
Mommy, what's happening to the potatoes?
Introducing the chip that's eating all the potatoes. Pringles Ripple Potato Chips. Every can has more potatoes than before, and every chip rippled thick to bring out the extra hearty, extra delicious taste. So eat the chip that's eating all the potatoes. Pringles Ripple Potato Chips.
Craig. Hi.
Hi.
Are you going to wait for Betsy in here?
Yeah, I think she's going to need somebody here when she gets through seeing Danny.
Honey, I think Danny's going to be just fine.
Yeah.
You know, Craig, I'm more worried about you. We haven't had any time to talk about Sierra getting married, and I can't imagine what it must be doing to you. How do you feel?
I'm angry. Mostly. Helpless, too, and I really would like to get out of town, you know. Move away from here, start over again.
Oh, I'd hate to see you go. I'd miss you. You just remember one thing. I love you very much.
Love you, Ma. So what about John? You tell him about Sierra yet?
I have enough on my mind to think about John Dixon. I mean, I worry about you and then Margot.
Mom,
I mean,
you
I
don't have to worry about us anymore. Okay?
Well, I can't help it.
Please, stop. We're going to be all right. Okay? I love you.
I love you, too. Listen, I've got to get back to work. But will you please drop by the nurse's station before you leave?
Yes, ma'am.
Craig. How's Danny?
I don't know yet.
Only let me see her for a second. She almost didn't even recognize me. She looked so small and pale, and I couldn't even hold her.
Mrs. Andropoulos, Danny's temperature isn't dropping as we expected it to, so we're going to try a different antibiotic
What
now.
does that mean?
It means we have to wait and see if it takes effect. Will you excuse me, please? I have to arrange for the new medication.
Craig, what if they can't get her temperature down?
They will, okay? They will. They have to.
I don't know if these photos are going to give you all any clues. They just seem to be family occasions.
Well, you never can tell. It might help.
Hey, look at this. A house with a water wheel.
There's a water wheel in the blueprints for Dream's End.
Wait a minute, that letter that he wrote to Caroline about the gift that he was going to give her. The end of one dream, the beginning of another. It's that house.
Dream's End.
Well, this has got to be the place where he took them. If we can only find out where in the hell it is.
Somebody just has to help us. Oh, please.
Douglas?
Douglas, it's me. It's Marcia.
It's not working, is it, Marcia? My dream has fallen apart. I tried so hard to protect it. From Marie and Cal. And it was all for nothing.
No. You just need to rest. It's going to be all right.
No, I don't think so. I think it's gonna end soon. Marcia, I can't go through it again. Not like when Caroline died. It hurt too much.
Douglas.
I could put an end to it.
Douglas.
Just make it go away. I could just push one button and this whole place would go up in smoke. Like my dream.